Hello and welcome to the best mods of Starfield, where we attempt to cover pretty much all the best mods that get dropped daily. So many different mods getting thrown at us. I'll try pick some of the more interesting ones and most definitely the best mods for you to give a try on Starfield. And more importantly, keep you in the loop of what's out there. Get anything out of these kind of videos, consider liking and subscribing. Come along for the journey. Let's get into it. We have another addition to the Star Wars Overhaul collection that is slowly turning Starfield into the best Star Wars game ever. Today we're looking at Hondo, Ohnaka, and the Crimson Fleet Pirate Star Wars conversion mod. This mod changes the collector into Hondo, Ohnaka. I believe this is the first mod that actually changes one of the main mission characters into one of the Star Wars characters that we can interact with. In order to see the collector, we need to get to the mission called No Sudden Moves. It's number 10 in the main quest, and you won't be able to see this ship or this guy until you get to that mission, is my understanding. However, afterwards, depending on what you do, you should be able to see Hondo and experience a complete mission with a Star Wars character. A really smart and clever way to put Hondo in, as he makes perfect sense to be the collector. The cool thing about this mod, which I can't really show you, is that Hondo does have facial expressions, or facial animations I should say. You will be able to craft a mask so you can actually look like Hondo. However, when you do that, you will not have the face animation. Also note that he does not have body morphs, so if your character is tall or extra large, you will have issues with clipping. This mod also replaces the Crimson Fleet faction with various Star Wars armors and looks. Modeled off Delgado, you'll have 3 different sets of armor, and the excellent thing about this mod is that it does keep some of the NPCs looking normal without the helmets, so it has a really good mix and feel for immersion. So let's have a look at these uniforms. There's 3 different types. So here we have the officer / sniper with the vest with the shoulders cut out. Here is your assault outfit, and here is your assault. So the assault, sniper, officer, and your charger. So 3 fantastic looking reskins to the Crimson Fleet. Delgado as well as Neva both have new uniforms or outfits. However, from my testing, Delgado did not get the change on the NPC, so I think this is just going to be a craftable outfit for now, at least for Delgado. Let me know in the comments if it automatically worked for you, but looking at the description and details of this mod, it doesn't seem like it actually replaces his outfit with the outfit in this mod. So keep that in mind. However, this conversion mod is incredible, especially when you're at the key and you're looking around at all the new outfits with the Crimson. Pretty fantastic mod. So as mentioned, some of these are craftable. So Delgado's outfit is craftable at the industrial workbench, and same with the Hondo Ohnaka, the collector one, that is also craftable at the workbench. However, it doesn't look like Neva or the Crimson spacesuits are craftable at the workbench. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. However, here is Delgado's outfit, and it is incredible. Very nicely detailed, absolute perfection. So you will be able to craft this yourself. Now here's something pretty funny. So here is the Hondo base helmet, and here it is with the actual face. Pretty neat that you can get all this and just to craft it and attach it whenever you want. So it comes as clothing and as spacesuits by the looks of it, and you can get the Hondo outfit as well, which looks spectacular. And if you equip them together, even better. Really fantastic mod. You can't go wrong with this. It adds tons of new clothing and really refreshes the Crimson Fleet from a Star Wars perspective. Would be kind of better if there were spaces, but still fits in really nicely, I reckon. And just one more thing before we go on to the next mod is that the Hondo also comes with a epic version of a spacesuit for his clothing, which is rather remarkable. For this next mod, we have to travel all the way out to Dakaran. And here we have the Lounge mod by Toast Malone 88. So this is a star station, formerly an orbiting bar that has long since been abandoned and liquidated. It looks very reminiscent to the Eye. Let's go take a closer look. I don't know if it's a part of it, but you do have a few ships just hanging around, which is pretty cool. Don't know if that is a part of the mod or just luck. Quickly before we board, just in case, we are talking about Karen 1, but you should have the symbol there, so it should be no worries finding it. Now this is different to the last mod we covered, as this one is completely empty for us to decorate ourselves. However, I'm sure we can expect very soon that we will see mods that someone else builds upon this and gives us a fully decked out version of this very same mod. So we'll keep an eye out for that. However, unlike the last space station we looked at, this one has an incredible see-through passageways that stretch through on the outside of the whole space station. And these are terrific because if you have a cool ship that I don't have right now, you can see your ship complete Now, the other really neat thing about this mod is that we can decorate. So we have complete control to decorate in this space station, so we can make it our own home. The mod author does mention that they're going to try overhaul some of the lighting. So keep that in mind, some of the lighting will change, and does mention that this is pretty much a cut and copy from the eye, and they do plan to add the artillery as well. So we'll keep an eye on this one, but really nice. So just to give you an idea of the sheer scale of this structure in terms of decorating it, if you go into here, we'll see a hub, right? And let's just jump back into here quickly. We zoom out, you can see all those separate modules. They all connect to the center, but that's a lot of decorating. So it's a huge station. Obviously, it is pretty much a copy paste of the eye. So very, very big, but an absolutely spectacular looking space station. And while we're talking about space station, we have an update on the previous one we covered. So we're going to travel from the lounge, to the your personal space station mod, which, just in case you don't remember, is all the way over here in Talseti 3. And there it is in all its glory. Let's go check out the changes. Okay, so this is version 1.1, which was just updated yesterday. And now we can fully decorate this already amazing and stunning space station. Now, if you haven't seen this before, I highly recommend checking out the previous video I did on this. I'll put a little thing up on the right just so you can click on that and go there right now and check it out. Otherwise, now we have complete full control over this space station to customize to our heart's content. Now, the mod didn't only just add full customization to this 1.1 version, they've also added 2 new rooms. So we have the command center. So the command center is completely decorated. It has a star map, which you can access to get to your map. It has a really nice view of the docking station. So you'll be able to sit here and look at your ship. It has some computers for atmosphere and a TV, but just a generally very well decorated and balanced room. We also have something here under construction, so we'll have to wait and see what that is. The other room that was added is the mission center. So let's have a look at that. It has all the different mission boards. Holy cow, this is insane. What an amazing mod. So you've got your Constellation mission board, your UC, 3-star Ranger, your Ryujin, and your Crimson. And then over here, you have the mission board for the bounty. This is incredible. Squint, my friend, you have outdone yourself. So there you have it. So this is just a quick update on 1.1 version of the Your Personal Space Station mod. One of my favorites right now for sure. If you haven't got it, definitely check it out. Now, just be mindful, I'm not 100% sure if the 1.1 version is available on Creations. So this might not be accessible. However, for most of you, by the time you watch this, it should be. Because from the looks of it, the last update does not match the update I've got. So keep that in mind. This is an update coming very soon to you, but right now it might not be live. But this is an excellent mod just to keep on your radar for that update. It should be coming soon, I'm sure. Now, I don't know about you, but I've had my fair share of run-ins with the plushies in Starfield. I'm just trying to put down some plushies. Got Sarah over there. What's going on this game? Okay, so you can obviously select them. Bascio, Sarah, Sam, Barrett. Definitely got a Gandalf looking beard going on here. And similar thing, you can just rotate them. And I mean, this is pretty much all you can do them. I don't know why I bought these pieces of shit. This is ridiculous. You got Sarah in the background. Oh, this game, man, I tell you. So yeah, that about sums it up. What you can do though is you can put them in display cases. Oh shit. Keep it together, bro. It's a stool. So with all that said, let me introduce to you Grogu. The mod is called Grogu Plushie, and it is by Ratty Clown. So this is a standalone plushie mod, and if you want to find it, you can find it in your room at the lodge. Doesn't do anything special, however, it is Grogu, so it's freaking awesome. Now, it's not the best textured because this is simply a 3D scanned image of a Grogu plushie that was uploaded, Sketchfab, by Peter Katz, and is licensed under the Creative Commons attribution. So nice little mod there. You can have a Grogu plushie now and add it to the collection. Hopefully we see some more of these. These are really cool. Just something a bit different and get rid of some of the other plushies. But it is standalone now, so that's the main takeaway. Previously, it would replace some of the other plushies, but really cool to see. Let's keep moving. Next, we have a beast of a weapon. This one is called the Old World 50 cal Barrett M82 Standalone by Bud 200. This is a beautiful piece of kit, comes with loads of customization. The model is based off the M95 and the XM500. You can see a lot of similarities between those weapons with a touch of artistic freedom to match the poses and animations. Now, in terms of the gun's operation, not sure if it's just me, but I can't zoom in any further than this. but the gun as a sniper is superb. It has very little kickback, and when it does, it just goes straight back to where you left the crosshair. It has a really nice feel to it, and it packs a punch. Now, this is just an advanced version, so getting a legendary or adding legendary traits to this would make this a top tier end game weapon. This is just some running and gunning and just a little more fire in action, and you get the idea. Very nice gun. Let me know in the comments if you're able to zoom in more. Now, do note the filming of this, it's only available on PC, but from my understanding, this will be coming to Xbox soon, so just hang tight for that. When it comes to modding this beast, all the expected functionality is there. We have a custom fluted barrel, bull barrel, stabilizing barrel. Let's just go the longest barrel we can get. We have a choice of laser sight or recon sight. We have the suppressor version, muscle brake or compensator. Get the suppressor on. Ooh, and then let's get some penetration rounds. But you also have the typical options, tactical, white hot, large, armored. For the internal, we have high powered, high velocity. For receiver, we have semi-automatic. When it comes to Xbox, you'll be able to locate it in 3 different locations. Being an old Earth rifle, we have to head to Seoul, this first location, to Earth, and we have to head to the NASA launch tower. Now, keep in mind, this location won't be revealed to you until much later in the main quest. In particular, the main quest Unearthed, which is number 14 in the main missions. So this one might not be accessible to everyone, but I'll just quickly show you where it is. Okay, so once you're at the site, NASA's landing area, it is not so obvious. So it is not at the base of this area. You have to go to the shuttle and you'll just see it hanging here. So you need a pretty damn good jetpack to jump up if it is at all possible. Otherwise, you have to climb up into this red structure, come out here, cross the bridge, and then jump over and pick the weapon up. The one I picked up had no modifications and is just the very basic level. It is just your very basic version. Let's go to the next area. So the second spot is on Mars, Cydonia. You just want to, quickest way probably is just to land at this location, Cydonia. When you're looking at the main colony of Cydonia sign, we want to head over this way towards the solar panels, past the ships getting worked on. So that's where your ship is, that's where the entry is, the ship getting worked on, and then near the solar panels we have the firing range of Cydonia. So just walking over to here. So once you're at the firing range, it's just sitting on this crate right here. I have trouble picking it up because of some of my other mods, but you should have no worries picking this up. I just have to do this weird thing, and same again, it will just be your generic one. Third location is on Titan, New Homestead. So when you land, it's just on this methane silo here. So not any of the other ones, just the one closest to you when you first get out. And the one I picked up just was the basic one as well. So it doesn't look like there's any variation. You'll have to upgrade it to advanced using another mod. However, pretty cool rifle, could use with a better scope. It looks mean, has some good sounds. Let's keep moving. We looked at the cool My Personal Space Station. Well, how about a mod that adds over 200 new decorative assets for you to muck around with? This behemoth mod is called SKully's Emporium 2.0. The mod curator is called SKully and Bones, and it has a plethora of new items for you to muck around with and add to your build. He's also currently working on a 3.0, so stay tuned because this is going to be huge. You're going to be seeing elements of this everywhere. I mean, look at this. You can even put an Alceles down. What? Large single display of a rune sign. I mean, we've got some wall art. I mean, this mod is fantastic because what it does is it gives us almost some of the power of the creation kit at our fingertips. I would highly recommend this if you're looking to decorate anything on your ship or outpost. And just a couple more of the unusual ones. We have an orrery table, which depicts like the solar system. You can drop a sextant down with some more cool rune snake statues, Calypso model boats. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on. It just doesn't stop. But yeah, over 200 or about 200 new things to decorate without having to access the creation kit. Looking forward to 3.0. A lot of you are going to have a huge amount of fun with this mod, and I look forward to seeing some of your creations with this. Let's keep moving. This next one is just a quick kind of update. We have touched on this mod before, but I just wanted to bring it to your attention in hope that down the track we will get one of my favorite engines onto creations for Xbox users, which is the Caspian 38. However, in the interim, we have a very close contender. The mod is called Hopetech VTOL engine, and it adds a VTOL style engine based off the Hopetech 55 Lander and White Dwarf engine. We have 4 different choices here. Note that the class has been removed, so you can use these at any time, and the engine engines themselves look fantastic. Now this is available to Xbox and PC, but however, there is a note from the mod author Keith V. Smith saying he hasn't done any testing on Xbox. So be cautious, this may not work, it may, but at one point it certainly will. And hopefully in the near future, we will see these crazy big boys, VTOL engines for Xbox players. This next mod I'm super excited for because it is one of the first of its kind, and it is a complete packaged new point of interest located on Jemison. Now this is intended for low level, as the intention here is to draw new players to this outpost. Let's go check it out. Okay, so that's it over this way. Also keep in mind this will contain spoilers, so if you want to go check this out for yourself for the first time, highly recommend to do that. You can probably skip this part, but anyway, we're going to take a look at this new point of interest, and here it is in all its glory. This is one of the first handcrafted points of interest injected into the Star World game. Now there is another one that we will try check out as well, but it is randomly generated, so it's a bit harder to find. But you can see here, looks like we have some enemies. This has been handcrafted and fits in very well with the surroundings. So an awesome job here. Let's go experience his point of interest. This mod is called Sylv's Point of Interest Field Research by Sylvia Snow. What an excellent job. Let's go take a closer look at this. Okay, so we're approaching. It looks like we got a pirate right here. And we do have a mod on that has changed the crimson uniform, so which we've covered in this very same video. So that's lucky. Oh, here we go. I've got the laser sound on the 50 cal weapon as well, which sounds wild. Oh, we got a pirate boss, and we got, oh, shoes. So quite a few enemies everywhere. So the intention here for this mod is to just give it like an entry level experience, 2 points of interest for when you first start off. But you can see it is beautifully decorated. Let's go check out some of these buildings. So entering one of the hatches, and everything here would have been placed by hand. You have a little alien here that has been killed. Person with a few items. Now there is some loot included in this point of interest. So there will be a variety of loot and a little bit of environmental storytelling. So if you are thinking of playing Starfield, or you are just keen to check out a new point of interest, this is going to be an excellent little spot to go try. Whoa, okay, you do get a legendary weapon as well. Now I don't know if that's one of my mods kicking in. Could be a mod, so just be careful of that. However, it's possible there may be a good weapon here for you to grab, especially early on. Okay, so this loot should be some of the legit loot. A deep miner's space helmet, which is awesome when you first start off. You get some weapons, some ammo, tons of stuff to loot in this point of interest. So checking the other tent, checking the other building, and we have another loot box with Barrett. We've got tons of guns around, DG picks galore, and some interesting stuff in here. So there you have it. Our first point of interest. I expect to see tons and tons of these going forward over the years, but it just goes to show what is possible. Very excited to see more of these, and especially on higher level systems, but a ton of fun just to check out a new point of interest. Thank you very much for watching. If you get anything out of this, consider liking, subscribing, commenting. Let me know what you think about some of these mods. You can let me know what mods you'd like me to cover, or if there's anything on your mind, just drop it in the comment. Thanks again, and peace.